Yep, that's me, Brian Tarb, from 2007, after I lost nearly 200 pounds and changed my life for the better. Since then, I have regained the weight and battle a serious addiction to food. But not any food. You see, I love ice cream, cupcakes, french fries, pastries, you name it. Carbs are my friend and sugary goodness is my life. Now, with the help of my dog Queso and my mom Sandy, I'm attempting to lose the weight again and overcome my addiction to food for good. My name is Tarb, and I'm a carbaholic. Hello and welcome to day 106 of our diet and exercise routine. I'm Tarb.
I'm Sandy.
So how'd you do today, Mom?
I did okay. I didn't do very well exercising. I walked on the treadmill for 30 minutes. That's all I've done.
Not very good.
That's all I've done.
Just
Usually I'd taken a water aerobics class, but I didn't feel like it today.
That didn't count.
And then I didn't have any breakfast because of that. And I had lunch. I'd take a friend out for her birthday. And we went to Red Lobster.
You didn't have breakfast? What? You went to Red Lobster?
Yeah.
And how many of the buttery biscuits did you eat?
2.
Only 2? Because they're like cheesy buttery biscuits, aren't they?
I
don't remember them very well. And then what else did you eat?
And then I ordered catfish. I had half of the catfish. And then I ordered broccoli vegetables, and I ate maybe half of that, no more than that. And then I got mashed potatoes, and I had 2 forkfuls. So I've got all, and I brought it all home.
Did you have gravy on the mashed potatoes?
No gravy. They didn't even offer gravy on the
Cheese?
mashed potatoes. Nothing. Just plain. They weren't too bad. They were just dried up mashed potatoes. But it was her birthday, and I'd taken her to a movie, and no popcorn, no soda, nothing at the movie house. They even gave us 2 lifesavers on the way out, and I didn't even have them.
Wow.
And that's all I've had so far. I just feel kind of queasy in my stomach right now.
Oh.
It feels very good.
Because you need to eat something?
No, because I think I've just eaten. And you know how you're overstuffed, how you just stuff yourself, and then you feel sick to your stomach?
Yeah?
That's exactly how I feel. I feel like sick to my stomach, but only from too much food. But I didn't eat that much.
Yeah.
You know, just the thought of food just right now nauseates me.
We're going to go to LA Fitness when we're done with this video.
Yeah, I might change my mind after that. But right now, I just feel like,
And
do
then,
I want to exercise? No, because I just feel sick to my stomach.
What are you thinking about doing for dinner then?
I can't even think of dinner. I've got that. I've got half a burrito in the refrigerator. And I just like...
Half a burrito?
Mm-hmm.
From where?
Chipotle's. I don't feel like eating. I don't know what's wrong with me. So how did you do today?
Thanks for asking. I did pretty good. I did half an hour on a bike earlier today. I had a banana for breakfast. I was going to say I didn't have any breakfast, but I did have the banana. I did not have the protein bar. I did have a banana, that's right. A small little banana that you brought over a couple days ago. I didn't have a protein bar. And then I went to Publix. I was going to get a lettuce sandwich, but I went for the egg salad because I promised myself, I said, hey, don't eat the protein bar, and then maybe you can go get yourself an egg salad sandwich. And I only ate half of it, so I'm pretty proud of myself. I wanted the other half, but I was like, trying to lose weight, probably shouldn't do that. And I know that I've got spaghetti in the refrigerator for supper tonight, so I'm like all about that.
So you only ate 1 bowl yesterday, or half a bowl? Or?
1 container, yeah. Yep. And I got another one sitting in there. Yeah, I was like, because we ate supper at around 4, something like that. 5.
You didn't eat anything else?
No, that was it. I ate about half of it, and then I waited till later on at night, about 9 or so, and then I ate the other half. And that was it. But when you brought it over, I was kind of wishing I had eaten a little more of that pizza before I gave it all to you. Because I was like, it's going to be a long stretch, and I'm probably going to end up eating both containers.
So it's a good thing.
But somehow I held off, so
sometimes it's a good thing I took the pizza home. That wasn't something to tempt you.
Yeah, I probably would have eaten more than half of the spaghetti the first time around. And then knowing that I could eat like 2 pieces of pizza later on at night. That probably would have happened. Yep. So the pizza was gone because it was really good pizza. It was really good. It was like the right thickness on the crust, right amount of sauce, the extra cheese. It covered the whole pizza. However you ordered it, it was like amazing.
Do you think maybe it has something to do with you haven't had it for a long time?
No, it was just really good. You know, it was probably at least a 9.5 out of 10. You know, and usually Papa John's is hit or miss. It's either comes in good or else it's just, it's like, their extra cheese is really just not even really regular cheese. And then you're like, oh, thank God at least I got extra cheese, because if I didn't, this would be just like, there'd be no cheese on my pizza. And then sometimes the crust is like really thin. You know, like it's just not well balanced out, and it's just not. But yeah, yesterday's was really good. It was good. And
so what
I had nothing
challenges
else.
did you have today?
Well, the egg salad thing. But I kind of did a deal with myself. I said no protein bar, because I did have it. And around 10 o'clock this morning, I was kind of hungry, and I really seriously thought about eating that protein bar. But I said, you know what? I'm going to treat myself and do the egg salad, because I know I'll probably most likely just eat half, even though I'll get the whole thing. And then that'll be what we do. And that's what I did. And then I was like, well, I'm really hungry now. I don't have a whole lot of good snack foods in the house. I had like some soup or something I could have had after I got home. And I was like, nah, that's not what I want. What I want's like to start eating that spaghetti. But then I was like, well, we're going to go to LA Fitness. Spaghetti's very filling. I don't want anywhere near my stomach.
Yeah, that's how I feel right now.
Even
I don't
if
want
it's, you know,
on my stomach.
a couple hours later, I still don't. So I got to hold out. And that led me to like, the nap was like nothing, because I was like, I got to get up so we can go to LA Fitness, get this thing over with, and then I can go have my spaghetti. But now tonight I'm like, spaghetti, but then what else am I going to eat? You know,
Have apples.
Yeah, but no, I mean like real food. I mean, like, what is this apples crap? No, I'm talking about like, you know, yeah, I wish I had like some burritos or some nachos, or ice cream would be good, or a cake, or
cookies.
Or, you know, popcorn. You mentioned the movies, now I'm thinking about popcorn.
I could have brought you popcorn.
You could have.
I made a big bowl yesterday.
You know, I wonder if you could just go to a movie theater and not see a movie and just get the big box of popcorn thing.
You could.
How do you get past the door guy, though? Don't they take the ticket before they allow you into the concession area?
Well, if you go to the Aurora Theater, they don't.
The Aurora Theater way down there?
That's where I went today.
Wow.
It was $3 cheaper.
They sell
for
the
movie.
putt-putt golf?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there were people playing on it. 10 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
People were playing on it.
Because it's summertime.
Yeah, it was all a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
Can't believe it.
Wow, okay. I didn't know that. All right.
You buy your
I know
ticket at the same time.
they still have the comedy club in there? Or have they gotten rid of that?
No, at the comedy club.
This one where you have to go down the stairs. You have to go into the mall and then down the stairs and the back door.
No, you have to go to the back door where the putt-putt golf is. That's where the movie house is.
Maybe I thought the parking was upstairs in the mall, and then have a few limited spots out back.
Nope, they got lots of spots out
horrible.
back.
Okay.
They maybe have 50,
Because on like a Friday night or Saturday night, it's like always
I don't know, but I got 50, 60 parking spots.
Hmm.
Well, they have them on the other side too. There's probably 100 over there. But you have to walk away. So I just go right by the door.
Yeah, I've seen that parking spot area.
Yeah.
Huh, that's interesting. Sorry, I used to work down there. I should probably know it a little bit better than I do, but...
Yeah, but it's changed since you worked there.
Let's see here. What else? So that's pretty much my day. We're going to go do some LA Fitness, maybe. Then I've got spaghetti for tonight, and I'm probably going to need something else. I don't know. The only benefit is that we're doing LA Fitness, so it probably won't get back. Your eyes all red now. They need to stop rubbing it. And then if I don't get back to like 8 or so, it gives me a couple hours. So if I eat the spaghetti slow, it could last maybe. So we'll see how that goes. There is some saving effort maybe in there. I would like to have some kind of backup for eating tonight, though. I always like to have the backup in case I get hungry. And just simply because I have the backup, I know I'm going to be hungry. You know what I mean? It's like, yes, this is going to be good stuff. So it allows me to eat more during the first meal. knowing that I got the second meal that I could eat if I want to. This is where the diet gets into trouble.
Where the problem comes in is right by LA is a smoothie place.
We don't go to that smoothie place.
No, but it keeps tempting you each time we go.
If they had drive-through, there would be more of a problem.
No, but Mom could run in, no problem. I'll just pull the car in front and Mom
I didn't think
runs
about
in.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Because I would figure I'd have to go in and choose what kind I had. If
Strawberry banana.
I can send you in to get the menu, and then come out with the menu, and I can send you back in for the actual smoothie.
Cannot believe you
That
haven't
would
looked
work.
it up on the internet.
No, was it like a Smoothie King or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. If it had
Strawberry
drive-through, then it'd be
banana.
possible.
That's good. That's always got to be good. Pineapple, mango, always got to be good.
Yeah, but I'd until I got like exactly what I wanted from the choice of whatever they happen to call that combination. Then I could send you in and get the menu.
Tonight, I probably will be sent in to get the menu.
Or we may just look it up online before we go. There's a small chance of that. Okay, so now that we're done talking about my day, what challenges did you face today?
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I thought you were going to forget.
No, I wasn't going to forget. I was still talking about me.
Challenges were when I went to Red Lobster. It all looked very good, and I thought, I can just eat this all. But I thought, no, I don't want to eat it all because I'm learning that now that if I eat too much, I'm getting sick to my stomach.
Your stomach shrunk a little bit.
Yeah, I think so because I'm just getting really right now. It's getting worse. I mean, I do not want to exercise. I definitely don't want to do the machines because it will come out all over. So hopefully the pool won't be so bad.
Well, I wasn't even going to put on my swim trunks tonight. It's Monday. There's no way that pool was going to be open. I'm not even going to do that. I'm not even going to put my contacts in or swim trunks on. I was just going to go ride the bike. Which I can actually do here.
Oh, I was planning to go swimming.
Well, you can go.
No, it's all right.
I'm not planning on it, though.
All right. If there's a
Unless we went like 9 o'clock or something.
If we go and there's a lane open, you're going to be in big trouble. Big, big trouble. You better hope there's no lanes open.
Maybe we won't go. You need 2 lanes, though.
Oh, I find if I follow you, it's okay.
What do you mean if you follow
You just go and then I go behind you.
Yeah, but here's why you need 2 lanes. Because while we're going through the locker room, somebody else could go out and take that lane. If you have 2 lanes, one person can take that lane, and then we still have 1 lane.
And how many lanes were available yesterday?
There was 1, but I sent you in to go get it first.
And I'm very fast.
Yes. So we could do that, where you run in, you get the lane, and I stand there and watch. And then, if you have the lane, then I come along. We can always do that. Okay. But then you're up like 4 lanes on me. But we're not going to do that tonight. It's Monday. Unless you want to go like 8 or 9, there's no way.
No, because then you have to eat, then you have a full stomach like I do. It's not worth it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to eat.
Okay.
Okay. What other challenges have you faced today?
Trying to exercise tonight. Just feeling the way I do. I really don't want to go, but you are my motivation. It was like this morning. It was so hard to get up to go exercise. Yeah. But I kept telling myself, Brian's doing it. Brian's doing it. And probably if you'd have got on the video today and said you didn't do it, I'd be choking you.
No, I had to do it.
So, you are my motivation.
I noticed that Dog the Bounty Hunter comes on at like 7 in the morning, so I can watch that. Something to watch on TV. Because usually it's like infomercials, and today I found out that Dog the Bounty Hunter comes on. It's an okay show. I mean, it's not interesting enough that I can exercise to it. But,
did you ever think about recording shows and then watching them?
Well, I have Netflix on this thing, but by the time that Netflix takes forever to start the movies and stuff, or the television shows. Got Battlestar Galactica that I've been watching, but it just takes forever to load that thing. And by then my workout's halfway done, and it's like, it's not worth it. So.
Okay, well, it's time to go exercise. We've put it off enough, so.
What were your challenges today, Tarb? Gee,
You already said, Naughty. You already talked about that.
No, that wasn't in the challenges section of today's show. We started out with you. We went to me. Then we went
challenges
back.
earlier, but now we're going to hear them again.
What do you think?
Okay,
what
are
were
your
my
challenges
then? If you think I said it.
Eating only half a sandwich and saving it all for spaghetti tonight.
What?
Exercising this morning. Okay.
That wasn't a
what
challenge.
were your challenges tonight?
Yes.
I am so interested.
Gee, thanks for asking. Now everybody out in TV land out there thinks that we were done with the show and they've already hung up. And now, now I get to do my part for the few stragglers that are around.
We haven't said goodnight, so they are still with me.
Oh, you started saying goodnight, and then
All
I'm
right,
staring
let's
at you,
hear.
and you're just blindly looking at me like, "Oh, what could possibly be wrong?
All right,
what did I forget this time?"
What are your challenges, Tarb?
Thank you. Okay, guys, my challenges for today was dealing with what I was going to do for lunch today. I knew I was going to Publix because it wasn't.
We already heard this.
Yeah, but we haven't heard it under the challenges section. This is different. So the way that I overcame that was, yes, I went ahead and I negotiated with myself. Now, my other challenge is going to be going to LA Fitness tonight. That may not happen. I don't know. We still have to talk about that. I didn't know you weren't feeling well. So maybe we can figure out some other thing we can do tonight instead of going. Because you were obviously keen on going swimming. There's no way we're going to go swimming.
It made me feel good to go swimming last night.
Yeah, it did. But I don't think we can do that tonight. I would want to go later on in the day. But that would mean I should have come home and eaten something and then...
So we won't go swimming.
Yeah.
Unless there is a lane open.
Let's see here. What else? We could take a certain somebody to a certain PARK.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And you know what's across the street from the PARK?
Mm-hmm.
And it had the drive-through.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That could be my snack for the night. Yeah.
So we have snack first and then food later. Okay.
Snack while at the PARK. Yes. Okay, so back to my challenges so we can get on to the good stuff. Challenges are going to be like what I'm going to be eating for my snack tonight, which I may or may not have just figured out. And I'm kind of a little happy about, a little giddy.
We could go to the PARK, get a sundae, and then go swimming for us, exercise. And then go...
Let's talk to Sunday.
That's what you always get when you go.
Yes!
I've never met you getting...
We don't talk about our night foods on the show, though.
We need to start, because I think that's...
Oh, no. We do not need to... Not today. Let's start tomorrow after we've consumed the sundaes. The mystery food, as I'm going to call it now. The mystery food. Okay, guys. Well, we may or may not have a mystery food for snack tonight. We got to still negotiate this process. That's going to be the big challenge. Mom already knows the answer to that. Okay, guys. So that's our show for tonight. Are we ready to wrap it up now?
I hope so.
Yes, I hope so too.
You've been rattling.
Well, rattling along helps me discover what the snack is going to be tonight.
I think somehow you've had some highs today. Have you had a lot of sugar?
No, I have not.
Caffeine?
I wish. Okay, guys, so that's our show for today. We will see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
There
Bye.
you go. Goodbye.